Hi, I'm Michelle Ascano, owner of Ascano Photography. The purpose of this video is to give an overview of the expectations and the process of the senior portraits that are done at my studio. It is a 7-step process, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So step number 1 is where you and I will schedule a time for a pre-consultation. Now that can either be on the phone or in person. So during the pre-consultation, that's the perfect time for us to get to know each other a little bit better and to determine your vision for your senior portraits. Then we'll go ahead and we'll proceed to step number 2, which is signing the contract and paying the session fee. The session fee for having the portraits done with me varies depending on the session type that you choose, whether it's basic, the destination, or the celebration sessions, which are the 3 sessions throughout your senior year. All of the sessions do include complimentary professional hair and makeup for the girls, and there's a complimentary composite edit for the guys. And for the guys during the pre-consultation, I'll go into more detail as far as what exactly that is. So the contract can be signed and the session fee paid online with ease in just a matter of minutes. To step number 3, and this is where we'll plan out all the details of your session to include the location, the date and time, the props, the outfits, if you want to have an extra person involved or a pet and things like that. I am here to guide you throughout the entire process. Senior portraits can feel a little bit overwhelming. There's so many choices. So this is where the pre-consultation really comes in handy, because we can just narrow down and fine-tune this to tailor it exactly to you and what you're wanting. Then we'll move on to step number 4, which is session day. So on the session day for the girls, the day is going to start off with you arriving to the studio where you'll get your hair and makeup done. So hair and makeup artist is already there at the studio. You walk in, have a seat, get pampered. They take care of everything for you to get you camera ready for photo shoot day. And oh my gosh, our hair and makeup artists are phenomenal, and they'll have you looking and feeling like $1 million. For the guys, we will meet at the studio, and then from there we'll head out to the session location that we determined during your pre-consultation. So session time, it lasts anywhere from up to an hour to half a day, once again depending on the session type that you have selected, and I'll go over all that details in the pre-consultation as far as which session has which amount of time and how all that works out. Also during the session, I do not want you to have to worry about looking or feeling awkward during your senior portraits. I take care of every single detail as far as where to place you, how to pose you. You're even seeing the back of the camera on the day of the session, and if an image just does not work for you, you get to delete it right off the back of the camera. You have control in this process. So I've had so many seniors leave feeling so much more confident than before we started, and a lot have even said that they felt after the session more confident than they ever had. Move on to step 5. So step 5 at Ascano Photography takes place immediately after your session. People are busy, and the more that we can get in one day, the better. So immediately after your session, you are seeing your images and making your selections for the things that you want. What most clients do like to get typically for senior portraits is something for the wall, either an album or an image box, gift prints for your friends and family, as well as your graduation cards. So those are typically the most popular things that you will get from a senior portrait session. We move on to step number 6, and that takes place about 4 to 6 weeks after your ordering appointment. So we have our ordering appointment, you're making all our selections, then it's all up to me to create your beautiful artwork and albums and grad card design and all that great stuff. So 4 to 6 weeks after that, then everything's back in the studio, and that's when you can come and pick up your canvases or your keepsake box or albums or any of the other things that you have ordered. And step number 7, where you and your parents are so thrilled with the entire process. You're thrilled with the artwork that you received, and then just feel on top of the world and are so glad that you had your senior portraits done by me. So there you have it. It's a little Clip Note version of the Ascano Photography Senior Portrait Experience. Now, if you would like even more information and greater detail about the process, I do encourage you to go ahead and email me and request my senior magazine, which is a digital magazine that's going to have even more information packed in that with the process, the pricing, outfit ideas, more information on hair and makeup. So everything that you need to know will be in that magazine. So information, go ahead and email me at ascanophotography@gmail.com with the subject line Senior Magazine, and I will email you that digital magazine out where you can get even more information. If, however, you have all the information that you need and you're excited to get started, then you can also email me at ascano.photography@gmail.com, and then just put in the subject line Senior Pre-Consultation, and then we can get that process started for setting a date for either an over-the-phone consult or in person at my studio. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day.